Well, this is why I think it's really fascinating because there's always two Chinas, and of course you can either say it's the dragon or it's the panda, right? We have to use like these types of metaphors to describe it, and I think it does actually kind of work in both ways because in one sense we have to almost accept that the Chinese have become the regional hegemons of that part of Asia.
Yep.
Because they just have too much military power that it can still overwhelm even like if we added up the Australians, the Japanese, the South Koreans, you don't have a chance. Even with the Americans there, you really don't have a chance because they have too much power. And so the question becomes what to do when China does feel like they're ready to take back Taiwan, either militarily or through hybrid warfare actions. That's going to really test the resolve of that region of the world. Uh, and that becomes a question of do you accept that they are going to be regional hegemons, that the Chinese are not going to try to militarily project anywhere else outside their region, that the Chinese may have their own version of a Monroe doctrine, that part of the hemisphere is theirs, and the U.S. It's going to have to accept it, just like most countries had to accept Monroe doctrine for the Western Hemisphere, that foreign powers can't meddle there, like, because it goes against American interests. This becomes a very difficult conversation to have because we've just become accustomed to Americans basically running the world and having this rules based order. Uh, so this is why the next decade is going to be so dangerous. Is that it's highly unprecedented for a leading a superpower to basically almost give up the world without a whimper or without a real fight, and that's again what I find very complicated about and dangerous about what's going on right now is that I don't think anyone has taken real stock of what is about to happen if the U.S. is truly deciding to turn inwards and only willing to defend its interests for economic quid pro quo types of reasons. You know, the fact that it sounds like that we offered the Ukrainians a deal for basically all of their minerals to get this peace deal. It sounds like it's a little harsh. And it's I don't know. It's going to be very problematic if the U.S. can't get some type of I don't want to call it a unity of effort, but unity of messaging about what we are, what we stand for, and what we're willing to do, and what we're willing not to do, because it's just a lot of chaos right now.